Game 6 comeback to dethrone the two-time defending champion Tampa Bay Lightning, who could have been the NHL's first three-peat champion since the early 1980s. The 2-1 victory came courtesy of a goal and an assist from Nathan MacKinnon. It's the franchise's third championship. So, PK, I'm obviously going to start with you on this one. Denver is the 19th largest market in the country. Do you feel like it's a good thing for the NHL to have a small market, a relatively small market team win the championship?
Well, I think it's amazing for the league. A couple reasons. First of all, personally, I want to congratulate Josh and Stan Kroenke, the ownership group there. What a year it's been for the Kroenke family, you know, with the Rams winning and then them winning, obviously, now. But, you know, I've had a relationship with Josh Kroenke. I've met him a few times. And I remember when this team was starting out, when they were starting to build this team, this team was in last place 5 years ago. You know, and then they were in last place before. I don't know if anybody watched Eric Johnson's interview after the game, but he's been there for a very, very long time. I think he just finished his 14th season, and this is his cup. Now, this is a team that's been building this for a long time, and they've done it the right way. Joe Sakic, you got to give the organization credit, right down to the coaching staff, and Bedsy, Mr. Bednar. He's done a great job with this team, and we beat him. When I was in Nashville, we beat him out of the playoffs, and I remember shaking their hands. You know, they were demoralized. Then they went to the draft. They added free agents to really insulate their young core group that they have. And then they got some luck in the draft with a guy like Cale Makar. And, you know, this guy's all world. You talk about Calder Trophy, Norris Trophy, Conn Smythe, Stanley Cup. I mean, all at the age before he's even 24. He's only 23 years old. So you need some special players in that mix. But this is great for the game. It's great for the league. Obviously, the market stuff, everybody's going to talk about that. But I love seeing teams that have earned it, and these guys have earned it, no doubt. It's great for the league. I think it's great for the NHL.
Last four teams who have won a Stanley Cup have all come from small markets.
Yep.
Considerably. Denver, the Tampa Bay Lightning the last 2 years, and then St. Louis.
Gary Bettman effect.
And I remember the days of
well done. Point.
The days of big market teams, like where you've got the Kings winning, you've got Pittsburgh winning, you've got Chicago winning, and that's great for the game. But I like seeing it done at this level. I really do.
Salary cap, right? It gives everybody a chance, and listen. I think NHL right now is on the up and up. You know, I'm very proud to play in the NHL and seeing where the game's going. Obviously, it's great now that we're on ABC and ESPN and we're getting that exposure, but it's the right time for the game. The way the game's being marketed, it's not just about teams anymore. Now we're starting to market the superstars and getting them out there, and we see players like Connor McDavid, Nathan MacKinnon now winning his first Stanley Cup, Cale Makar, who's now, you know, well on his way to be a Hall of Famer if he continues on this path. Maybe the best defenseman to ever play the game. He has that ceiling, you know, if he continues to go the right way. This is all great for the game. So I love where it's going. Where it's going.
I've always said the NHL has been the coolest sport on earth that nobody wants to talk about. As a kid growing up in New York, and when the Rangers made that Stanley Cup run to beat play the Montreal Canadiens, and they lost in 5 games. There's one of the greatest dynasties ever have nobody talks about, the Islanders from 80 to 84. And that was the best thing about the Tampa Bay Lightning trying to make it a three-peat, because this has not been done in the NHL since the Islanders did that. If the Rangers or the Blackhawks or the Bruins had done that, there'd be 30 for 30s every damn day about those teams. But when you have two small market teams, especially when nothing else was going on last night, all of a sudden, the Sunday night on ABC, one of the major networks, and people got a chance to see how cool this sport was. And then, to PK's point, at the end of the game, because the NHL does this better than anybody else, when they celebrate a championship, they know how to do it. Everybody has the Stanley Cup above their head. It looks like something out of X-Men when they win a championship. But they do it right. And then you have the players being interviewed. And you mentioned about Johnson and that emotion. And Joe Sakic, Hall of Famer, putting this team together as a general manager. Everybody loves relatable stories. You could relate to that. And with so much going on in this country, it was really cool to see something good after what's going on in the United States, outside of sports. It was cool not to have to think for 3 hours plus last night. And you got a chance to see something and see that reward, like you said, PK. This organization 5 years ago, they were the Golden State Warriors. 2 years ago, the Golden State Warriors had the worst record in the NBA, 15 wins. 2 years later, back in the championship. Colorado Avalanche, people said, what is this organization going to do? 5 years later, they win a Stanley Cup, and they got personable people. The NHL does it right, and the best part is people got a chance to see that, and it didn't matter that it was Denver versus Tampa Bay from a market standpoint. It was like, man, MacKinnon, he's no joke. Boy, Kucherov, Vasilevsky, people got a chance to see those players play at an elite
these
level.
are household names now.
They're
You have people who can actually
continue to be.
pronounce Vasilevsky. How
That's
about
true.
that?
And Kucherov.
But
Kucherov.
I will say this, and here's the big difference, okay? And this is what makes Colorado winning so special as a hockey player and someone that obviously is in the business every day, is this team was built through the draft.
Yep. Joe
That
Sakic
is
did a great
difficult to do, to draft players, develop them, and then win. Okay, Colorado isn't the #1 destination for free agency, okay? Where did Panarin go when he was a free agent? He went to the Rangers,
New York. Yep.
right? So the Rangers, Leafs, all these original 6 teams, the big market teams, they get usually the first kick at the can of the free agents.
Right.
Colorado didn't have that luxury. That's what makes it special watching those interviews, is seeing the Nathan McKinnons, the Gabe Landeskog's, the Eric Johnsons, the guys that have been there that stuck it out and waited it. You know, like Landeskog, 19, he was named captain of that team. You know, so he's been there for, I don't know, 10, 12 years. Like, so it's great to see that in the NHL. I hope that players are watching this now and understanding that to win, and when you're a free agent, it's not always about being in the top markets. Sometimes you have to look at those teams that have been building for a long time and give them an opportunity. And Colorado, to see them win based on the draft, that's what you want to see in hockey, because that's the way to win, I believe.
Yeah, real quick, Christine. Tampa Bay Lightning, 6 out of last 8 years in the conference finals. I mean,
all draft picks.
All draft picks, right. Even when they lost players, they were still able to replenish and stay the course and find a way to almost push it to a 7th game before losing last night in Game 6.
4 layers of playoffs, the salary cap, the expansion draft. I think it's remarkable that both teams got to this point.
And you mentioned that everybody in the NHL knows how to celebrate. Was that 2 years ago when Tampa Bay dented the Stanley Cup? Was that 2 years ago?
Oh, the cup.
So I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see what exactly happens.
Listen to me. If I win the cup, my career is over. So I don't know how long. I don't know how long that party's going to be, or you know what I mean.
Well,
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.